Imagine biting into a slice of pizza where every ingredient tells a story. Picture a ripe, dew-speckled tomato basking in the soft glow of the morning sun, its vibrant red hue a testament to the rich, fertile soil from which it sprung. This is not just any tomato, it's the heart of your pizza, grown in your very own garden, nurtured from a tiny seed into succulent perfection. Welcome to the ultimate guide on growing your very own pizza garden. In just 10 minutes, you're going to discover how to turn a small patch of earth into a bountiful garden. A garden that holds the secret to the freshest, most flavorful pizza you've ever tasted. It starts with a single seed, sown into the nurturing embrace of the soil. Then, with the magic of sunlight and water, life begins to stir beneath the surface. Soon, tender shoots break through the earth, reaching skyward. As the days pass, these shoots transform into flourishing plants, their leaves dancing in the breeze, their blossoms kissed by bees. The garden comes alive, a symphony of growth and color, offering up its bounty: ripe tomatoes, fragrant basil, pungent oregano. Now, imagine these fresh, homegrown ingredients atop a golden, crispy crust, their flavors melding together in a perfect symphony. That's the magic of a pizza garden. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a complete novice, this journey from seed to pizza is one you won't want to miss. The first step to any successful garden is preparing the soil. The secret to a bountiful harvest lies not just in the seeds you plant, but in the earth they call home. So let's get down and dirty with the basics of soil preparation. The quality of your soil can make or break your gardening journey. It's the foundation that nourishes your plants, providing them with the essential nutrients they need to flourish. From the richness of the earth, we draw the flavors that eventually find their way to our pizza. Now you might be thinking, soil is just dirt, right? But it's so much more than that. A healthy soil is a living, breathing ecosystem, teeming with microscopic organisms that work tirelessly to break down organic matter into nutrients that your plants can absorb. To prepare your soil, you'll need to amend it with compost. Compost is an organic matter that has been decomposed and recycled as a soil amendment and fertilizer. It's like a multivitamin for your plants, boosting the soil's nutrient content and improving its structure, which helps it retain water more effectively. Creating your compost might sound complicated, but it's straightforward. You can start by collecting kitchen scraps like coffee grounds, eggshells, and vegetable peels. Combine these with yard waste like grass clippings and leaves, and let nature do its thing. Over time, these materials break down into a rich, dark substance that's perfect for enriching your soil. But remember, not all compost is created equal. The quality of your compost depends on what you put into it. A balanced diet of green materials for nitrogen and brown materials for carbon is key. Once your compost is ready, work it into your soil. This might take a bit of elbow grease, but it's worth it. The compost will feed your soil, and in turn, the soil will feed your plants. With a fertile soil base, you're ready to plant. But that's a story for another day. For now, let's get our hands dirty and show this soil some love. After all, it's the first chapter in the tale of your pizza garden. Now comes the exciting part: planting your pizza garden. This is where the magic really begins, where you'll get your hands dirty and your heart full as you sow the seeds of your future pizza feast. Each plant in your pizza garden has its own set of needs when it comes to planting. Let's start with tomatoes. These sun-loving plants thrive when they're planted deep. Yes, you heard it right. Don't be shy about burying a good portion of the stem. This encourages a strong root system which will support a robust plant and a generous harvest. On the other side of the coin, we have our herbs, basil and oregano. They prefer to hang out closer to the surface. When planting these, make a shallow hole, place your seedling, and gently cover the roots with soil. Now let's talk about spacing. Tomatoes need room to grow and breathe, so place them about 2 feet apart. As for the herbs, they're more sociable. A foot apart will do just fine. You might be wondering, but where do I plant what? Well, consider this. Tomatoes grow tall and could potentially shade your herbs, so put your tomatoes on the northern side of your garden and your herbs towards the south. Remember, planting is more than just putting plants in the ground. It's about setting them up for success. Before you start, make sure your soil is well watered but not soggy. Your plants will need a drink after their journey into the ground. Once you're done planting, give your new garden a gentle sprinkle of water. This will help settle the soil around the roots and get your plants off to a great start. And there you have it. With your plants in the soil, your pizza garden is starting to take shape. So pat yourself on the back. You're one step closer to bringing the freshest pizza ingredients from your backyard to your dining table. But remember, the journey doesn't end here. There's still a bit more to do to ensure your garden thrives. So, stay tuned and let's continue this journey together. A garden thrives with a little love and attention, and your pizza garden is no exception. Regular maintenance is key to ensuring your plants grow healthy and strong, ready to provide you with a bounty of fresh ingredients for your homemade pizzas. Watering is the first crucial step in your maintenance routine. Plants are much like us, they need a nice refreshing drink to keep them hydrated. But remember, not too much and not too little, just the right amount will do. It's a delicate balance, much like the perfect pizza topping. Now let's talk about sunlight. It's the life force that drives the growth of your plants. Make sure your garden is getting at least 6 hours of sunlight each day. It's like the oven that cooks your pizza to perfection. Without it, your plants, much like your pizza, would be undercooked. Don't forget about those pesky intruders that are always looking for a free meal. Yes, we're talking about pests. They're the unwelcome guests at your pizza party. Regularly check your plants for signs of damage and take action at the first sign of trouble. A simple homemade solution of water and mild soap can often deter these unwanted visitors. And lastly, don't forget to give your plants a little boost from time to time. A layer of compost or organic fertilizer can do wonders to replenish the nutrients in the soil. Think of it as the cheese on your pizza. It binds everything together and gives it that extra zing. Remember, patience is key. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a bountiful pizza garden. But with regular care and attention, your garden will flourish. And when you finally bite into that slice of homemade pizza, bursting with the flavors of your own garden, you'll know it was all worth it. With regular care, your garden will reward you with a bounty of fresh ingredients. So, roll up your sleeves, put on your gardening gloves, and let's get to work. Your pizza garden awaits. The moment you've been waiting for, harvest time, the culmination of your hard work, patience, and tender care. The garden is in full bloom, radiant with ripe tomatoes, basil, and oregano, ready to be picked and savored. The beauty of having your pizza garden is the freshness it brings. Each bite of your homemade pizza will be infused with the essence of your garden's bounty. Nothing tastes quite like homegrown, does it? Now, let's bring in the harvest. Start with the tomatoes, feeling their smooth skin, noticing their vibrant red color. Next, the basil and oregano. Their aroma fills the air, a fragrance that's both sweet and savory, the scent of a meal about to be prepared. Once everything is harvested, it's time to transition into your kitchen. This is where the magic happens, where your garden's produce transforms into a delicious homemade pizza. Begin by washing your ingredients. Notice the water droplets glistening on the tomato skins, the leaves of your herbs. This is nature's bounty at its finest. Now, prepare your ingredients. Slice the tomatoes into thin, even pieces. Pluck the basil and oregano leaves from their stems. Take a moment to appreciate the simple beauty of these ingredients, fresh from your garden. Next, it's time to assemble your pizza. Layer the tomato slices on your pizza base, followed by a generous sprinkle of basil and oregano. Then, add your cheese and any other ingredients you desire. Into the oven it goes, filling your kitchen with the mouth-watering smell of baking pizza. As you wait, think back on the journey you've embarked on, from planting seeds in the soil to now, waiting for your homemade pizza to cook. It's a journey of growth, patience, and ultimately reward. Finally, the moment of truth. The oven timer dings, and there it is, your homemade pizza, steaming and tempting, ready to be savored. Each bite is a testament to your efforts, a celebration of homegrown goodness. From the earth to your table, the freshest pizza you'll ever taste is just a garden away. Remember this moment, and look forward to the many more harvests to come. If this guide has inspired you to grow your pizza garden, don't keep it to yourself. Spread the love by liking and sharing this video. And if you're hungry for more gardening adventures, hit the subscribe button. We've got a whole world of green goodness waiting for you. So let's get our hands dirty, let's grow, let's eat, let's share. Because remember, every pizza, every meal, every mouthful of joy starts with a single plant.